Bastila, you're alive.
Да,
Finally, things are looking up.
прикинь.
Now we just need to figure out a way to get off this planet.
You mean you don't have a plan to get off Taurus yet? What have you been doing all this time? I see. Now that I'm back in charge of this mission, perhaps we can start doing things properly. Hopefully our escape from Taurus will go more smoothly than when you rescued me from Brezhik.
I know you're new at this, Bastila, but a leader doesn't berate her troops just because things aren't going as planned. Don't let your ego get in the way of the real issues here.
That hardly strikes me as an appropriate way of addressing your commander, Karth. I am a member of the Jedi Order, and this is my mission. Don't forget that. My battle meditation ability has helped the Republic many times in this war, and it will serve us well here.
Как же ты понтуешься и выебываешься?
Might win us a few battles, but that doesn't make you a good leader. A good leader would at least listen to the advice of those who have seen more combat than she ever will.
Yes, you're right, of course. I apologize, Karth. This has been a difficult time for me. Of course, I'm happy to listen to your advice. What do you suggest we do?
First off, we can't get hung up on who's in charge. We all need to work together if we want to get off this rock. The answer is out there, we just have to find it.
Well said, Karth. And the sooner we start looking, the better. I've already been a prisoner of the Vulkars, and I don't plan on being captured by the Sith.
Логично.
I think we'll need some help getting off Terrace. Maybe if we ask around, one of the locals can help us out. We should probably start by asking around in the cantinas. Is something wrong? You seem as if something's troubling you. A vision? A vision of what?
Of что-то.
It's strange. Such visions are often a sign of force sensitivity. I'm not sure. It may be that you have some connection to the Force. It would not be unheard of. When we first met, your natural talent may have fed off my own Force abilities. It is possible that in the excitement of the battle's aftermath, the Force allowed you to witness one of my more intense memories. The Force is complicated. Even I, with all my training, cannot fully understand it yet.
Blah, blah,
It's a
blah.
matter best left to the wise masters of the Jedi Council. Once we escape Terrace, we can seek the guidance of the Council if you wish. They will understand the significance of your vision, if there is any. However, I think it would be best if we all stayed focused on the task at hand right now. We can't afford any distractions. We need to find a way off Terrace.
Yes, what's on your mind? I thought I said I don't want to talk about it. Not particularly. I guess it wouldn't hurt exactly.
Логично.
I don't know why you're so interested. When I think of all the men who betrayed us, the one that stands out above all of them is the one that I respected the most. Saul. You don't? I thought everyone did. But Admiral Saul Karath is the commander of the entire Sith fleet. He's half the reason Malak has done so well in the war. Saul was my commanding officer back when the Mandalorian Wars first began. He taught me.
Все были против мандалорских войн, но вы все равно в них полезли, а теперь ищите виноватых. Ну ёбаный.
I know now
С
that he was trying to
возвращением.
recruit me into the Sith, but I couldn't have conceived of it back then. I argued with him and he got angry and he left. I never saw him again.
Это вы на принца ходили? Серёгой. Или вы днём были?
He led us to so many victories against the Mandalorians.
И чё, весело?
Even when things looked to be at their worst, I couldn't conceive of it. He couldn't be serious. I was wrong, of course. He not only left us for the Sith, he gave them the codes to bypass our scanners. I remember waking up as the first of the Sith bombers snuck past our defenses and began destroying half of our docked ships. I knew right away what had happened. I mean, I could have stopped him.
Ну, в принципе, типичный принц Персии.
I blame Saul, not myself. I was stupid and I ignored the danger. He nearly destroyed us all. No, I fought Saul for years now, and if I ever catch up to him, he will regret what he's done. He will regret it. No, it's not. But I don't want to talk about it right now. Let's go.
Что ты такой нервный?
Hey there. What can I do for... I don't want to talk about Griff and Lena. Just the thought of that space tramp makes my blood boil. Subjects closed as far as
Ну, а мы тут спасли Бастилу уже.
I can't be worrying about my brother running off with some intergalactic skank. So is there something else you need? Terrace is a pretty good place to grow up, Hey.
ждал что-то от Ubisoft. Ладно, точно чего-то хорошего от Ubisoft. Постила и Мишин. Погнали. Да, я.
Rundi hadonga kuhungabi wana kunbe. Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kach tonga tuam jiji yumalitpa anginkotu.
Как?
Tolba da bunkwalya gando de nago chuchut. Kachi chuaitha.
Сервис хули?
Shagjikin lord chawata uma?
Yes?
Так. Блин, я не могу выучить. Тогда похуй. Бери, что хочешь. И главное, чтобы ты выучила. Может, ты же будешь 6-го? Найс. Все, у нас есть стационарная хилка.
Sure.
Это хорошо. Что у нас по квестам? А не могли бы вы уточнить, в какой контине он будет нас ждать? Это было бы весьма неплохо. А то контин много и разных. Давай, Бастил, разговаривай.
I would like to know what happened after you crashed on Taurus. I'm curious as to what you and Karth were doing before we all joined forces. I managed to free myself, as I recall. In fact, if I hadn't been there, Brezhik and his thugs might have killed you in that fight.
Нет.
It's probably more accurate to say that I rescued you.
Не согласен.
I'll admit that I probably wouldn't have been able to free myself if not for the brawl after the swoop race. I guess I should thank you for that, at least. Actually, your presence at the swoop track is what I'm curious about. It couldn't have been an easy task to find me there, yet somehow you managed. You also avoided detection by the Sith, discovered I was a Vulca prisoner, gained sponsorship for the race, and became the Taurus swoop champion. That's quite a resume. Yes, I can see you do not lack an ability, although modesty is another matter. When you were chosen to join this mission, I doubt any of us expected this much from you. The Jedi could have done such things, of course, but only by drawing heavily upon the faith. The Force is in all of us, though for most people it's barely a measurable whisper. There are some individuals outside the Jedi Order that we consider Force sensitive.
Ох, я очень Force sensitive. Можешь потрогать мой Force.
Explanation for your great success. Though I'm not certain what to make of this discovery. Perhaps if you weren't, well, if you were younger, the Jedi might take you for training. But as it is, ah, yes, the rescue game. Very well, for what it's worth, I concede the point to you. You rescued me from Brejik, and yet we're still stuck here on Taris. Hopefully, between your abilities, my Jedi training, and the skills of our companions, we can find a way off this planet.
А сколько мне до левеляпа? Не так уж и много. Ладно, зайдем в эту контину.
Hey, I know you. You're the mysterious stranger, right? Everybody's saying you're gonna fight Bendix Starkiller in an illegal death match. You know, Bendix never lost a match in his life, right? You need to take a look at my because of the Sith quarantine.
Ух. Heavy suit. Звучит вкусно. Ну, я куплю пару гранат.
I saw you in the swoop race. Very impressive. You seem like you know how to get results. That's just the kind of person I'm looking for. My name's Canderous Ordo. I work for Davik Kang in the exchange. The hours aren't great, but they promised me a fortune to work for them. And I have nothing better to do. Mandalorian mercs like me are in high demand. But lately, Davik hasn't been paying me what he promised. I don't like getting cheated. So I figure it's time for me to break the Sith quarantine and get off this backwater planet. I've got a plan to escape Taris, but I can't do it alone. I need someone I know can get the job done to help me. That's where you come in.
You don't need to ally yourself with this person. We should move on while we can.
I ain't talking to you. I'm talking to your friend, aren't I? I saw you win that swoop race and started thinking, anyone crazy enough to race like that is probably crazy enough to break into the Sith military base. I need someone to steal the Sith launch codes from the base. Without those codes, any ship leaving the atmosphere will be disintegrated by the Sith fleet's automated defense guns. Here's the deal. You bring me those launch codes, and I can provide the vehicle to get us off the planet. Davik's flagship, the Ebon Hawk.
Ебаный Хавк.
Getting in won't be easy. The Sith base is protected by an encrypted security system. It would take a top-of-the-line astromech droid to slice through it. Lucky for you, I know just the place to get a droid like that. Davik was having one custom built by Janice Nall. Just tell her Canderous sent you, and she'll sell you the droid. Then you can use it to get the launch codes from the Sith base. Davik paid for the droid, but I'm the guy he put in charge of the mission. He won't care how I come up with those codes. Normally I'd do this myself, but everyone knows who I work for. If I broke into the Sith base, they'd send an army down on Davik's estate to get those codes back. That's why I need you.
I don't sense any deception from him, which is surprising. This may be exactly what we need.
I'm going to wait in Javier's cantina. You come and find me when you've got those launch codes, and I'll make sure we both get off this rot.
Логично. Итак, чё? Меня ожидает драка с мандалорцем?
Ladies and gentlemen, come with me now on a journey to the savage days of years gone by, to a time when two combatants entered the arena and only one came out alive. They're illegal. They're banned. They've been outlawed for nearly 10 years, but we've got one for you tonight. A good old-fashioned death match. In this corner, a living legend. A man whose very name would make his opponents shake in their boots. If any of them were still alive. Out of retirement for one last battle. Bandit Starkiller! And who would be crazy enough to step into the ring with such a lethal legend? Who would be mad enough to face almost certain death merely for your enjoyment? Ladies and gentlemen, feast your wondering eyes on the mysterious stranger. And now, the moment we've all been waiting for. Let the death match begin!
Ожидаемо.
In this corner, a living legend. A man whose very name would make his opponents shake in their boots. If any of them were still alive. And who play and now.
Это будет долгая драка. Ты серьезно? Я его даже гранатами захуярить не могу нормально. Окей. Окей. Надо собрать баунти, купить дроида. Сначала спустимся вниз. Наверное. Разберемся с теми делами. Потом уже за дроидом пойдем. Есть скорость?
Welcome to my medical facility. I even have a cure for the rat ghoul disease. Of course, I sell them at a... It will just... Welcome to my... I even... Of course...
У него закупаться очень выгодно. Потому что я ему помог. Чё, Пастила, ничего не скажешь на это? Это вообще-то республиканских ребят спасаем. Да, при загрузке оно все еще скидывает. А жаль. Я не палюсь, что я джедай, нет. Ладно, у нее форс на нуле почти. Мне еще в 2 места зайти.
I figured you'd be back. Neither of us is getting off this planet, but we've got a small problem. I haven't heard about anyone breaking into the... If you want me to help you, you've got to break... Glad to hear it.
Я вообще-то не к тебе шел. Я пришел за свои баунти.
Huh?
Auto level up. Auto level up. Так, purchase Android, escaping the Taris. Good. Чё, хочу к тому мужику зайти посмотреть, что он мне скажет.
Hey, I recognize you. You better be careful out here. Those damn vultures will be looking to get even with you for winning that race and killing Brezhik.
Понимаю.
On behalf of Gaddon, I want to offer the thanks of all the hidden Becks. You rode like a true champion in the swoop race. I'm sorry Gaddon can't be here to thank you in person, but he's retired to the safety of his private chambers. I'm afraid he's grieving over Brezhik's death. Even so, I think Gaddon hoped that somehow Brezhik could be made to realize the error of his ways. Despite everything he had done, Gaddon probably would have forgiven him.
Gaddon always was too soft on Brezhik. I just wish I'd been there when that scum got what was coming to him.
Brezhik violated the customs and traditions of Taris. He dishonored himself by refusing to honor his wager. He got what he deserved. Even Gaddon has to realize that. But he isn't out of danger yet. The surviving Vulkars will still want him dead. He's a prime target now, as are you. On behalf of...
А могло быть все наоборот. Я мог бы сначала там всех захуярить, потом прийти тут всех захуярить. Эх, классическая захуярь всех. Но крыс больше заняться нечем, я вроде бы все кусты поделал. Осталось только попытаться съебаться с Тариса.
Hachu apanki tanga boksha Mokao dangya foki. Chachiska do punta kakaspaka. Kavadumpa kapalia. Watawama muliri. Kin kun chopeshwa. No bamule raji.
Чуть-чуть Дарксайда не помешает.
What?
Все равно еще много-много будет решений. Я теперь дроид нахуй.
Sure.
Sith base.
Kavadumpa kapalia monapata. Bonanakachu. Yin kin kun no ba mule rachi kun. Tong nabun shanuyang. Kipuna nabon sha. Kakin cha na kwat nabon kon. Wanakumbes chipa. Kin kun shi kakachin awana wamata. Nishi la chorga kin kun palamona reji. Bona na kachu. Kicha badwang. Wanga kum kiba bu mulerag.
Беги. Итак, Бастила. R2D2 местный. Началось веселье. Молодец, робот умный, понимает, что ему похуй на газ. Я тупо просто просрал один спайк. Ну ладно. А, я наоборот сделал. Сори. Надо наоборот красным делать. Я вернул себе свой outstanding шарм светлой стороны. Окей, это было лишним. Ну тут неплохо бахнуло, да. Отлично. Ладно, сейчас доисследуем верхний этаж. И на этом, наверное, на сегодня закончим.
What can I do?
Yes?
Качаем дальше интеллект. Как мы творим всю дичь, которую только возможно. А тревога какая-то большая даже не поднялась до сих пор. Poison гранаты.
Yes?
Yes? What? No problem. Got it.
Ты просто гений, Бастила.
What can I do?
Yes?
Тратишь мои антидоты. Я как-то пропустил комнату в самом начале, а я гений.
I'm here.
Yes?
Окей. Тогда, думаю, как раз следующий эпизод будет убегание от Стариса. Не буду сильно раскидывать по сторонам. Тут как раз и закончу перед этой дверью. И продолжим уже. Ну, завтра после тренировки. Поздний, коротенький стрим. Впрочем, как и всегда. Если там получится вообще. 2 сейва на всякий случай. И на этом на сегодня все.